Hey everybody, welcome to Legacies of Caine, a Vampire the Masquerade 20th V20 anniversary show. Joining me today, of course, is the CarpeDM, Bubblegum Viking, Dunce, Umber Skies, and myself as we continue the adventures. So,
man, my favorite part's when Tantus joins himself.
Yeah.
And myself, joining myself. Hi, self. Wait. Hello. How are you doing? I need to split my screen so I can be in two places.
Just have two of you.
So I can be over here how's it going? And then I can shift over to the other one. Oh, fine. Thank you for asking. Oh no, I did two Jesses.
Oh, there's two Jesses.
Actually, no.
Wait,
this is great because we have no idea where Dunce is.
It's me.
Where am I, chat?
Oh, whoops. I didn't realize I
this
did
is the
two
best
Jesses.
show.
Also, I'm super happy because it's really useful to have two tanks.
Yeah.
True.
We got
So
two
I could
yeah,
just,
we
I
got
could
two
just be
tanks.
Dunce. I have the green screen.
You trying to say
I'm
I
the
look
end.
like? You trying to say I look like Jess here, buddy?
Yes.
Damn straight.
Oh,
I mean, you
yeah.
both have long hair, green background, black chairs.
Black shirt. We're matching.
Nice
Black shirt,
boobs.
yeah.
Yeah.
You both have white writing on your shirt. At least I think Jess's is white.
No, mine's the Hobbit because I'm
Aw.
scum.
Rip. Well, you both have an image on your
White,
shirt.
it counts.
Mine's
It does
Ice
have.
Cube.
It does have writing. Oh fuck.
There, I fixed it. Probably. Maybe.
I love
Pretend
seeing
it's fixed.
Jess's
I think
avatar just roaming around the screen.
Right?
I miss having two me's.
I didn't even notice I did that accidentally. I just was adjusting screens, and I just didn't, my brain just didn't realize I did it twice. It's just one of them days. Anyway,
It's all about that. She's there, bullshit.
exactly. Anyway, when the team last left off, they finished up their mission in the Tremere Chantry. They managed to both steal the staff and kidnap the ghoul and not die, even though they ran into two very difficult folks. One that, Leslie and Nathan had encountered up on the 3rd floor. And a second one that Dawn encountered after she managed to get Samuel and the Mooks out of that place, and the Scooby Gang out
Oh,
in the
I
ambulance.
hope Scooby's okay.
Scooby might be permanently crippled, but he'll live.
No.
You were getting him to a hospital, I think? Probably, maybe?
No, we were getting him back to the mob doctor that they
Oh, yeah.
wanted him to see.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
It's
the
Doctor.
Mooks helped him out, because they liked Scooby too. They
Love
liked
Scooby.
Scooby Doo.
Oh.
But where are you?
We don't
And,
care anymore. He's a Mook.
Let's. Nathan and Leslie men managed to escape by leaping from the 3rd floor onto another roof, and then off that roof onto the ground.
No. By throwing one out of the
Yeah,
window on
yeah.
the roof.
And then leaping out
Yes,
behind him.
I did not leap.
Yeah. And then falling to the
He was
ground.
turned into a weapon.
He was turned into a weapon. And then escaping. And Dawn managed to escape by slipping into the sewers and then fighting a giant crocodile that was sent to murder her and then blowing it up.
I became
Slipping.
Spider-Man, and it was great.
Slipping into the sewers, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
It was
Splash.
Splash.
Yep.
So, we have to wait for a Samuel to return so we can kind of...
Still here.
Okay! So...
Yes, Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah,
I
Crocodile
just blew my nose off camera.
That is acceptable.
That's low T right there.
So, why don't we kind of dive right in with... We focus on Samuel, who is now in the back of a moving ambulance with 3 of the Mooks, one of which is, critically injured and lying next to your ghoul friend, Christine there. Samuel, you have a bag full of some books that you managed to get away with, and because Shaggy and Velma are having a discussion with the other one that's in the back here, who's now agreed that he is that kid from the 13th Ghost of Scooby-Doo. I can't remember his name. But if you remember
the kid in the yellowy orange jumpsuit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, that kid was annoying.
Yeah, but they've referred to the one that's driving the truck as Scrappy, and are not letting him know that he's Scrappy.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Fred, where is it you want us to be dropping off this woman? We have to be getting our friend Scooby here to the doctors very soon. I'm fine!
What's the name of that place again? The Anarchs hang out?
Yes. Oh god. It is the
We're going
Abbey.
to Yes.
We're going to Yes.
We're going to... What? It was something
Carfax Abbey?
Carfax Abbey. That's it. I had to look up...
Carfax Abbey.
I had to quickly reference my notes here, because I was trying to forget. Yeah, so you have to head to Carfax Abbey.
Yep.
Oh, the place with all the goth kids go to.
Yeah, it's not my style, but Dawn likes it a lot.
I would think with your, do you, like, wear a mask around these guys? Or just, like, look like you have a horrible skin condition? Like, a horrible, like, beautiful, like, really ugly skin condition.
Really, the more important question is, did he take the fire mask off?
I'm probably still wearing the fire mask, honestly. Because I wasn't wearing the other mask under my fire mask.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked me
I am slightly skilled with this drugs, so let me see if I can help out Scooby here. Alright, we're having this mook here. Roll some dice, and let's see how well he does. Oh, hey! He manages to sort of treat his wounds.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
Yay!
He had 2 dice,
I love
and he
these
made 1
moves.
success.
Good man.
I think this thingy goes here, and this thingy goes here, and I believe this is the numbing agent that we require. See, it says the morphine.
Oh, I love them.
They're so good.
Because he was fiending for some numbing agent, but now he's mo-fiending.
Oh my god, I hate you so much.
That's what his doctor friends told him. That's how you know what to use.
Alright. The ambulance will kind of race through the streets, kind of moving into some back streets and stuff. They'll arrive at Carfax Abbey, kind of dropping you off. Well, boss, it has been good for you to be with us, Fred. Thank you for joining us. We shall go and get rid of this dirty ambulance, which I believe we should dispose of in a place, and head back to make sure Scooby here gets all looked after.
Yeah. Keep me updated on how things turn out.
Sure, boss. Do you want some kind of change of clothes?
I'll be fine.
I guess in amongst the goths, it looks like you are going to a costume party. Do you also need some help dragging the goal inside?
I actually will need some help carrying this lady. Not the strongest man.
Allow me, Daphne. I will stay behind and get a taxi afterwards. I have some change that I have brought with me.
I'd be so sad with the mooks are gone.
I have my cellular phone with me too. Why did you bring your cellular phone to a crime scene? It is the burner phone. Whoa.
I really love the idea that, like, after we leave, we're gone. They're still, like, solving crimes. Except committing crimes.
Committing crimes while solving crimes.
Yeah.
We will solve this murder while totally stealing stuff from them.
It's okay. One good deed cancels out one bad deed.
Yeah, they solve crimes and then they burgle the people who committed those crimes.
Oh no! The Mona Lisa has been stolen. We must go take it from them.
Would which one gets to be the new Fred and which one gets to be the new Daphne, though?
Oh, good question. They're gonna have to hire some additional mooks themselves.
Oh,
The mooks are hiring mooks.
Mookception!
Oh,
So what is the plan? It seems that this place is still hopping, boss. I do not believe we can bring unconscious lady into front door.
just go ahead and take her around the side where she won't be seen. I'll go and speak to the person that wanted her.
All right, boss.
Just
Isn't
so you
that
know,
all
your
right?
rolls-
It's all right! So she kind of like holds her up like this. It's like, and then he kind of like laps her up, so like trying to make it look like almost she's drunk or something, and kind of dragging her around. All right.
Just so you know, your rolls aren't showing up on stream yet.
Oh, yep. Boop.
weekend at Bernie's hut? Oh, that would have been fun.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and just head on in. They know who I am.
Yep.
They'll let me in.
Samuel. Wait, actually, no. You're just a firefighter right now. Actually.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna lift my mask and be like,
It's like you see, like the guy at the front go, ooh, oh, Samuel. Oh, yes.
yeah.
Sure, you can't get that looked at.
No, it's a part of the curse.
All right, so you'll be let inside the floor. It's it's probably like 3, 4 in the morning, and I wouldn't call it hopping anymore, but there's still like goth dancing going on in the center of the room. So it's, you know, that kind of slow shuffle. There's like groups of shuffling people still. They seem like they're like just kind of out of it.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I'll basically just go back into the upstairs area.
Okay. You will be escorted up to meet with where the Horston Holden. Mr. Holden will be like, Samuel, costume party?
You could say that. But we did get the job done. Your ghoul friend is.
Hey!
She's in the
Hey,
alley.
Jim! Tell Todd he won the bet.
There's a bet.
I apologize. I was betting that you'd all die. Or at least half of you would. Did someone die?
Nobody
Again.
died that I know of.
Yep, Todd won.
Todd believed in us.
Todd liked the odds.
Todd's a smart man.
Anyway, you were saying you succeeded. You didn't die. You may or may not be being hunted down by powerful Tremere, which will murder you in your sleep at some point in time. That's probably up in the air. Sleep, not sleep. Murder you, though.
Well, they're more after a firefighter right now.
True.
Speaking of which, do you have a change of clothes?
Get the man one. So where's our girl?
Should be around the side of the building right now.
All right.
I've got some of the hired help handling her.
I'll send someone out around back to pick her up, then.
All right. What can I change then?
Oh, yes. Take him to one of the private rooms. And bring him back after he's dungeon changed.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna go get changed.
You are given an outfit that looks you look like a goth biker or something.
Yes.
Should I put on my leather jacket?
They probably gave you one to go along with it.
Yeah, I've just got like a leather jacket on.
Mm-hmm.
I look cool. All right.
You do.
And then I go back to.
You fit more in the club than you did before.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. So good there. So, seems as though everything's all right with our girl. thank you very much for all your hard work.
It's not a problem.
So, seems like everything's all right on our end. But, Samuel, my good boy, as he's going to kind of come up and kind of move over to kind of put his arms on your shoulder, it's like, have you ever considered working here out of London? Now, I know New York is your home, indeed, but you see, the Camarilla, it's... How can I say this? Traditionalists within it are too snobby, and they always need a voice of dissent. That's where we come in, and perhaps you can help us with this voice. Keep things from being too uptight. We're always looking for a good boy such as yourself that's willing to spit upon the man.
Good boy. I think they got the wrong person.
Yes, well, all that being considered, I have grown a bit attached to the party I've been traveling with.
Ah, yes. Well, when they all get themselves killed again, I'll have some folks from my office head to the office of your local constituency. I'm sure we can always arrange something. Or maybe if we want to make a deal again, Samuel, my boy.
Yes, feel free to seek me out if the need be.
He's going to give this kind of smile that, you know, it just looks very evil, where his fangs are showing and stuff, and be like...
Yeah. And should my party die, then I'll reconsider your offer. Please don't kill my party.
I feel like I've just had a target on my back.
I was sitting there waiting for that. If they happen to die, I'll reconsider.
If they happen...
They all perish in a random fire. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go work for Camarilla.
He's gonna kind of like just give a chuckle and be like, well, if you ever need any more business in town, you know where to find us.
Absolutely. I believe that concludes our current business then.
As he'll kind of get back sitting down behind his desk and seemingly get back into his own work.
Alright, yep, and I'll head down and out.
Alright. You will see at this point in time, Shaggy is like already like getting a taxi. He's like, see ya, boss! It has been nice meeting with you. Thank you for the extra cash.
Not a problem. Did I give them cash?
No.
Alright, not a problem.
Alright. So, how are you getting back to the townhouse?
I think you know.
Yep, sewer adventures.
Yeah.
It's
Do
two
I hear-
of us.
Have some
Giant
snacks
crocodile.
on the way.
Have some snacks on the way.
I don't
Eventually,
think I
eventually notice that place where you hid some extra cash, just in case you knew it, is totally empty now.
Fair enough.
He at least let you know he pickpocketed you. Anyway, so everyone will meet back at the townhouse pretty close to dawn, actually. Like actual dawn, not the character dawn. What is all of your plans then, other than resting the day?
I'm gonna recover from being terribly burnt.
You were slightly mauled, yes.
Yeah.
How am I feeling? Was I mauled at all?
No, you were fine.
Oh, okay, then I'm just gonna
No.
prop
Yeah,
my feet up.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Dawn got into an explosion with her crocodile that she blew up. She got
Got into.
And it was
Paused.
paused.
She wrestled the crocodile and then threw an incendiary bomb down its mouth.
Yeah. I wanted to make it into clothes for everyone. So
But the
you'll have
sewer
a
partially
package.
collapsed in that area, so there was
Oh.
just there was a sewer explosion near to the fire that you guys had.
Mysterious.
And then I had to walk back in my underwear because I burnt all my clothes.
Actually, it's probably a good thing that it was nearby, because then they can find some way to tie it together or something.
Someone will pretend it's like, oh, some of the fire got into the sewer system or something.
It was a gas leak.
Maybe a gas leak started the entire thing.
We really like using gas leaks.
You really do. It's your excuse for a lot of problems.
You know,
It works!
It works because, like, gas causes hallucinations, gas causes explosions.
Yeah.
Like,
Gas makes you see shadow demons.
yeah.
It's an-
It's a really all-inclusive scapegoat.
hmm
Indeed.
Especially for the shadow
I just hope
demons.
no one.
so
I just hope no one finds
versatile.
the remains of a giant blown-up alligator down there in the next week.
It'll be buried partially.
Yeah.
It better not be pebbles.
No.
No, it's Bam Bam.
It's Bam Bam.
Oh.
God.
Bad man.
Oh my god. Alright.
Well, Umber is probably just.
Yeah. I was just
Who's doing what now?
So I assume you're
Let's-
all resting the day.
yeah, resting and just recovering blood since I didn't drain myself to empty this time.
Mm-hmm.
Dunce is just hanging out.
Shut up. I only actually need to recover 4 points this time, so
Reasonable.
no wacky misadventures.
I mean, Dawn has to recover a lot because she has aggravated damage. Though,
yeah, I got hurt.
though again, you can either spend 5 blood per point, or you can spend 5 point and some willpower to get rid of more than once at a time.
Oh, and we all recovered a willpower. Started this session.
Yes.
I mean,
So how
pretty
much
good at,
aggravated
like,
did you
just
take,
getting
Dawn?
off scot-free.
Yeah, I'll use a willpower.
Because how many aggravated did you take? Was it just...
Oh,
I think it was 4.
yeah, that sounds right.
3 or 4.
So you can spend
Why isn't it
3
marked down on your
willpower and the
sheet?
5.
I didn't know how to do it properly, and I got confused.
Oh.
And then I forgot.
All right. You also so you regained 1 willpower, which you'd
Mhm.
already spent 2,
Mm-hmm.
so you'd have 3. So if you wanted
Yeah.
to, you could save a willpower and 5 blood right now, and you could get down to just bruised and aggravated, and then just have to worry about getting some more blood to cure the last one. And that way you still have resources.
That's a good, yeah, that's a good plan. 3, 4, 5. Down to bruised, aggravated.
I cannot
think I
remember how
did
to
that
spell
right.
Masquerade. There we go.
I can't remember how to spell most things.
Oh, Masquerade, I was so bad at spelling that until I kept spelling it over and over again, and now I know it bad, because I do a lot of vampire stuff.
I just have to pronounce it like Masquerade. And then I know how to spell it.
It's also, I'm awful at pronounce. It's like, I still get people correcting me on some of my vampire videos on how I pronounce things, even though now I'm good at pronouncing them, but back in the day, I knew I was awful.
Carmarilla?
Like Protean, I kept calling protein.
I mean,
Nice.
it's a protein, you
Mhm.
know?
I love it.
And I mean, that's not even that far off either.
No.
No, that's reasonable. I can see how you could.
Oh yeah, there's a couple other ones that are just bad, I know. But
Yeah, I love playing Vampire the Masquerade.
Masquerade.
Yeah.
I don't know what game you're playing. I'm playing Vampire the Masquerade.
I love my
Right.
skill of Lieutenant Broshin.
So, the day goes fine for you. All of you rest up in the townhouse, recovering. And as night falls, though, as Nathan, as you're kind of getting up, spending a little time with Candy to recover yourself, you hear a loud rapping at your window.
My name is... Wait,
Turn it down. We like classic rock.
My name is Gargoyle, and I'm here to say a ha 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 and a hey hey hey.
Oh, Gargoyle's in a good mood, you know?
Was this at Nathan's window, or?
Yeah, Nathan's window.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get up. I am at this point probably entirely naked.
Yeah. You'll see a familiar-looking gargoyle at the window.
Yes.
Do you have the staff?
Yes.
Just...
Would you like to touch it?
He seems unflinching at this point in time.
Impressive, is it not?
This gargoyle ain't having no shit.
Yes, just one moment. Let me get it for you. I'm thinking we probably stored it in a closet somewhere.
Probably.
So, I'm hoping so.
Yeah, I'll
Use it for
head to
and hand
that closet.
You kind of bring it forth to the kind of like the... It's like that little, like... I call it the landing outside the window kind of thing, so it's like that tiny,
It's sort of like a teeny little balcony, right?
Yeah, it's like the teeny little balcony. So it's like you can literally just step onto it and you're on the balcony kind of thing. So that's all that there's there.
And that's all there's space for.
As you kind of like step out there, and he's like literally like standing in front of you, and it would be like he's kind of like crouched down, so he's not standing up with like his stuff in your face kind of thing. As then he's
almost
going to,
like he's a gargoyle or something.
He's gonna kind of like, motion, and then kind of leap back and take flight, as two individuals are gonna come down and grab you by each of your shoulders and start carrying you off through the air.
Oh, well, this will be interesting.
As you're still naked!
Alright then!
He's showing off his staff to the world!
It's
And
not
at this
showing
point,
off no
I would
more.
have already used 2 blood to wake up and wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Oh shit, we going to Orlando, boy?
So you're gonna kind of have a fly through the city to a gigantic-looking cathedral, where you'll see him kind of like land and perch on like one of the top parapets of the roof, as you're kind of dropped into like kind of a flat area of the roof. As now you can see that maybe there's a couple dozen gargoyles all staring down at you in all of your glory.
What there is, anyway.
Yes.
Well, they wanted the staff, they got the staff.
Roll for penis size.
Well, that was a lovely view.
I didn't realize we were
Thank
playing
you.
Fatal.
What appears to be like a very large, kind of tough-looking gargoyle is kind of approach you, and kind of hold out a hand, like his kind of stony hand, and be like, "The staff." Just handing it to him, then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hand it to him.
He's gonna kind of look around to the others, hold up the staff, and then there's just going to be this kind of like cheer from them.
Yeah.
Just for a second. As then he'll kind of come around, swing around, and just slap you on the back of the shoulder with like, a force that kind of probably drives you to
Slap
your
him
knees.
on the back of the ass.
Yeah.
Are none
Can
of
I
these
resist that?
Sure.
Or can I attempt to resist that?
It's resisted by his strength as how much he's putting into it versus your strength.
Can I use fortitude at all?
That's probably keeping you from taking damage.
Ah, okay. Well, sure.
Why not?
It won't work. Well,
It's a success.
it'll help.
He made more.
I have no doubt.
I really.
Can I at
quick,
least go
how
to
many-
one knee instead of both?
Sure.
How many gargoyles are in this room?
They're on top of
you
the
mean-
church ceiling.
Yeah, we're on
Okay,
a
how many
church
gargoyles
roof.
are on top of this church ceiling?
At least like 24.
And none
Oh,
of them
boy.
give a damn that he's just standing there with his staff waving in the wind.
No, they're gargoyles. They're like naked to begin with.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Wait.
Oh, yeah,
is
And
Some
I'm
of
probably
them
not
are
particularly
gargoyles?
impressive to them either.
Yeah, they're a kind of they're similar to how Dunce changed physically when he became a vampire, except rather than getting like horrifically ugly, they changed into like stone-like monsters.
I wouldn't say horrifically.
Wouldn't you though?
Your
Yeah, but
appearance
everybody
is
else would.
0.
I can show half of my face.
enough.
Sometimes. Anyway,
Anyway, down on one knee.
tiny man, you have done us
Wow.
a service this day. Then
You have to
yes.
call you tiny?
I mean, compared to them.
I'm guessing Grimgoth is already fuming over what you've done. The bastard.
I mean, in a sense, we fumigated for him.
He'll kind of chuckle to that. You are small and weak, but you have done a great job for us. Know this. Should you ever need the friendship of the gargoyles, you've at least earned some of it.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Should you require another service of us, hopefully it will end up as interesting as this was.
He'll kind of like do like a kind of rolling laughter at that, and then kind of smack you again. But you're on your knees, so it's just like it's like a oof. You're kind of already down your nose, so it's like just ugh. As then all of them will begin to take flight, except for one, which is going to kind of come over to you, and who's like wearing some kind of pouch or something, kind of like a strapped pouch, and who kind of like goes over and pings out something and scribbles it down and then gives it to you.
Do I get a ride home as well?
He'll kind of chuckle and then he's gonna leave.
Oh no!
It's a phone number.
Time to
Excellent.
jump off some more buildings.
Oh, he probably doesn't have his phone on him either.
No.
Nope.
Unless it's
I
shoved
don't-
somewhere, no.
I don't keep that in the secret pocket.
Oh, God, what are you doing?
Yeah, does the phone number also say?
Oh,
one
as
thing
as he's taking flight, he kind of does turn around to you and goes like, "Go to the party. You will be allowed in, but know this: as much as you have earned some friendship for us, don't cause any disruptions, or we will intervene."
Ooh.
My goal is for no interruptions.
He'll do this kind of interesting, like while flying, almost like a bow, and then kind of just fly off.
Yo, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Interest.
When you have enough levels in flight, you're good, because flight is a discipline that gargoyles have.
Alrighty then.
I'm gonna get it.
See what the
All right.
You need wings and to be a horrible rock monster.
Well, he's got the horrible bit down.
I
Now
am
we just
kind
need
of
rock.
I mean,
and
if you have enough
wings.
protein, you can just change into an animal, I think it is. So
No,
just be
you know what we do is we go back to that guy who makes stuff for us that's making the car for my boy and have him make me a wingsuit.
Oh my god.
He's gonna make us all things and we can pretend like we're superheroes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh Oh god.
I think supervillains might be more accurate.
Anyway, Nathan,
Heroes.
what are you doing? You're on top of like an old cathedral on its ceiling.
Well, let's see. And it's very early night, correct?
Very
so it's
early
like
night.
9 or 10?
It's like 9.
Yeah.
The streets are still quite busy.
Are we just like
Yep.
waking up like, where the hell is Nick?
Yeah. Like, Candy will probably come down at some point in time. He's like, Nathan ran off. I think he has some kind of business. But he left most of his clothes. I don't know what he's wearing.
He just jumped out the window.
We think that's just a Nathan.
There was some
running around.
noise at the window, so I think another one of his, like, little cosplay friends was hanging out there. I don't know how they keep getting up there.
How long has he been gone, Kendi?
I don't know. I was resting a little bit after we did the, special time together.
Of course, of course.
Let him have his fun.
Did I get any blood from that, by the way, or did I just spend it and not get a drink yet?
Probably got your 2 back.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, like, it takes you
Yeah.
a person heals like 2 in a night, so you probably can get 2 from Candy, you know?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Candy's
All
probably
right,
your wake-up snack.
Yeah. Are there any like doors on the roof or access points where I can get off of the roof?
God. Would there be an access point on the cathedral roof? Probably not an easy one. Probably there's some, like, bell towers that are nearby that if you could somehow climb up onto them, maybe they would, like, put some kind of ladder or something up to this area if they need to work on it, or down from the bell tower or something. But,
Is it flat, or does it have any, like,
if
HVAC
you're on, like,
stuff
a
on it?
flat part of it, but there's, like, lots of, like, molding and, spires and stuff, yeah.
Soaring buttresses and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, I guess what looks like the easiest thing to climb?
Well...
Or do I see any access points where I could jump to even if they're a little lower down?
You're on a lower part of the roof, fortunately. So there probably is a kind of access point somewhere you could find.
Okay.
We'll say that there's probably one if you try to climb down to it, that's not too bad.
Alright. Alright, I'll try that then. Climbing is dexterity athletics?
Dexterity athletics.
Alright. Dexterity it is. Still 6?
Yeah, we'll say 6. Alright, you find some, like, there's some nice molding here that you're kind of trying to use to climb down, like old molding. They're sort of like...
Yeah, that's what you get with the flying buttresses, right?
Yeah. So you manage to kind of get down to where this little access point is, kind of towards the back of the cathedral. Like it looks like it's kind of like maybe in like almost like a rafter area above some of the stained glass windows on the back of the building, kind of where you'd have behind the where the sermon's being done.
Okay. All right. Is there a sermon currently being done, or that's
God.
just where it is?
Would there be like a late night sermon? Probably not. Not normally.
Probably not, unless it's like a holiday or something.
Or special event that someone's having. Let me roll something
is it
here.
Wednesday? Because I know Wednesday has sermons in the evenings. Right? Wednesday?
I know
Wednesday?
nothing about church going on, so...
Yeah. Well, this is the Church of England, too, so I'm less familiar with them. Let me just roll something here and see what I roll. Okay, I'm going to say no. Nothing's going on right now.
Everyone stay
Oh,
nice
goody.
together and have a tea party.
Thank goodness. 24-hour funeral.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, that would be bad. Okay, then, yeah, I'll just make my way down into the building, I guess.
Okay. Roll me perception then, as you kind of enter in through the little like trap door. You kind of squeeze in. It's definitely made to be person in quotation sized, but still small for a person. So it still is a little bit of work to squeeze in, but you manage to get it. And you're kind of then up on like a little rafters thing that kind of seems to be like on the edges of this back here.
Okay.
Okay. So you notice that there is a couple of people seemingly cleaning up the area down below.
Okay. Just 2?
You just see 2 right now.
Okay. Do they appear to have noticed me yet?
You are quite high up and above them, so the answer is no.
Okay. Well, then I will pause for at least a little while and hope that at least one of them will wander off.
A little time will pass, and eventually one will seemingly walk, like, under you, I'll say, and seemingly towards one of the, like a side room.
Okay. I will continue to wait until that one is gone, and there is only one person or no people near me.
Okay. Well, a couple hours will pass, and then you will have just one person seemingly working in there.
Okay. Awesome.
Nathan's just gone for, like, a big chunk of the night.
Is this person a male or a female?
Female.
And approximate appearance?
It looks like a, just dressed in kind of basic street clothes, a little elderly.
Okay. Alright, well in that case, like, how hard would it be to, like, climb all the way down?
Well, there's, like, a little, like, side door from here that looks like it leads into one of the bell towers. So you could try entering into one of those. Like, kind of crawl across these, like, kind of perilous beams to get to it.
Oh, okay. I thought I had a somewhat easy way to get all the way down to the ground from here.
If you get in the bell tower, you think it would be easy.
Okay, well then I'll go for the bell tower.
Okay. And you can kind of crawl along the beams so you don't have to worry about falling. It's just a little, like, you know, your undead flesh against, you know, like, splintery old wood or something.
Yep.
Naked undead flesh.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Mm-hmm.
I am very aware. I know exactly what I'm doing right now.
So you'll
A
make it...
naked vampire in a church.
It's one of those days. It's just one of those days.
Just one of those days. You know, sometimes you're just a vampire, you end up naked in a church. It happens.
So you'll manage to get into the bell tower, kind of climb down. Where do you want to go from here? The door here leads directly into the kind of back of the church, it seems. So the towers are kind of paralleling or next to the side rooms and stuff like that of the building.
Is this, would this door be leading to where the one person was?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. What is in this area?
Probably, like, a couple of old boxes and stuff. It looks like materials for maintaining the bells. You passed by, like, an area where they used to manually do the bells, but now there's, like, a mechanical device that, you know, does it on a timer kind of thing, or it can be set.
Okay. So is there, like, a bunch of, like, bell cleaning oil and...
Yeah, like some oil, probably, like, a big, there's, like, a kind of slightly tarnished but large, you know, replacement, clanger for the bell, just in case they need it, if something gets damaged.
Alright. Then, I'm gonna...
Probably a few things also to, like, do, like, some simple roof repair and stuff like that if they needed some supplies.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna see if I can find any, like, dark oil.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, smear it kind of all over me.
Okay, sure.
And are there any alcoholic cleaners?
Sure.
Okay. Do they smell like alcohol, or do they have, like, a scent?
Pine. Kind of smells a little piney.
Okay. then I'm gonna take some of that, swish it around in my mouth a little bit, spit it out, and then I'm gonna stumble over to the door, pop it open, and in an attempt to make things easier for myself, I'm gonna mumble in what I think is a London accent about having sex with this person who's over there as I open the door.
Okay.
Sex.
All right.
And then kind of stumble towards her and attempt to, like, drunkenly grope her.
Okay.
Oh.
Make a subterfuge.
Could I do charisma performance? Or manipulation performance?
You are trying to just make out a performance, too, more than trying to trick her, I think. So let's say... I'll say performance is fine, but we'll say manipulation performance. Because you are trying to be like...
I am trying to manipulate her.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. This took a weird turn.
Very weird.
All right. There it goes. Okay. So you just kind of like stumble out, looking really strange towards her.
Really dirty.
Yeah, dirty. Breath smells like alcohol and pine.
He likes gin, all right?
Technically that's juniper, but they might not know the difference.
Close enough.
The woman will scream and start yelling, "Pastor! Pastor! There's a demon in the church!"
She'll never know how right she is.
No demon. Just looking for a good time.
Demon! She's gonna run towards where the other person went.
No, you didn't want me. I'm gonna turn towards whatever the whatever looks like the entrance is. Keeping my mouth mostly closed.
And book it.
Alright, so... You're gonna kind of like go quickly towards the entrance, so you're not going to encounter what recurs post you. So we'll just leave it that things may have happened in the church that you would have caused, but who knows? You made it to the front door. It is still open. Well, you would kind of unlatch it from the inside very easily and kind of pop outside. So you're out in front of the cathedral.
Question, are there any, like, blankets, or did somebody leave a coat, or can I see a lost and found near the entryway?
They probably have, like a kind of lost and found thing. No, there doesn't seem to be coats in there. So at least someone, like, for some reason, there's a t-shirt in there. Ah,
perfect. Well, I'll put that on. That's a good start.
Just gonna wear a t-shirt? Alright, so it's just...
I love these gargoyles. Oh my god.
Is there a scarf?
Are there any shoes?
There's nothing else in there except some, like, old toys. It looks like an old flip phone which died a long time ago. It has a cracked screen.
If only I were Samuel.
A pair of mittens that look very small, maybe like a child's one.
Okay, so nothing I could use to deal with the lower appendage issue.
Just use the t-shirt? You can just use the t-shirt, I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to fashion the t-shirt into a very, very makeshift loincloth, I guess.
Like a diaper.
Your legs are out through the armholes.
Yeah.
See,
and you had to, like, tie the head shut.
A mitten won't prevent me from getting picked up for public indecency, whereas a t-shirt could.
Maybe. You were at a toga party, you went wrong.
It sounds like you need to be going into the sewers.
Sounds like you need Jesus, honestly.
So what's your plan now? You could be out in front of the building in your t-shirt, like, loincloth, and a pair of tiny mittens that you probably took for some reason.
Yep.
And there's like a nice relatively busy street in front of you. No people on it really. There's a few people around, but no one's seemingly noticing you yet. But you're also covered in like oil. You know, so
yeah, I'm honestly hoping I look like a bum at this point.
A
like
little.
A homeless person.
Definitely a little.
Yeah. So I need to find You guys have Uber over in England, right?
I think it's banned in London.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they wanted.
Oh, is that because the
cab
whole like
drivers.
London taxi thing where they memorize every street or something?
Oh wait, if it was past June last year, you're good.
I think we were past June last year.
Past June, you're good.
Sure. I mean, we'll just say sure.
For the sake of convenience.
Yes.
Lyft's a little bit more
How are you contacting Uber?
common.
I haven't figured that out yet. I'm working on it. Is there a group of young-ish people?
Sure. We'll say there's a couple of, like, looks like best described as London hooligans hanging around out front of the church.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
They're hooligans.
When you say hooligans, do you mean like people who are out to commit crimes, or hooligans as in they're fans of soccer? Sorry, football.
A little of column A and a little of column B.
Miscreants.
Young
Vagabonds.
miscreants. The kids that look like they might be up to trouble. We'll put it that way.
Excellent. Perfect. I'm going to straighten up and walk to them very confidently.
Okay. It's like,
In a loincloth.
Oi,
in
what's
a
with this?
t-shirt loincloth.
What's with this old man?
Excuse me, gents. Would you like to make a bit of money?
Or you'll spin your jaw.
They kind of like look you over a couple times, and then kind of like one of them's gonna raise an eyebrow. Maybe.
I'll find someone else then. Good day.
Hey, wait, crazy man, crazy
I'm gonna
old
start
man.
walking away. Is there an alleyway nearby?
Sure.
Okay, I'll start walking that direction.
You have to like go to one of the buildings next to the church, but you can go in between the next two and find a nice alleyway.
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
I'll start heading that way.
crazy man, wait up. A couple of the hooligans will kind of race after you.
Oh no.
What do you mean earning money?
I would think that would be fairly obvious.
Yeah. What would you want done?
I'd like to borrow your phone.
Do they believe this man has money?
Yeah, they
He's
probably think-
naked.
Wow. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. They're eyeing him up. What could I roll here to...
I mean, if nothing else, they're not going to try and steal from you, because what do you got?
Do they want the t-shirt? Because they could have gone into the church and stolen it themselves if they really wanted it.
Not right now. The door was locked until you opened it.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true.
Definitely.
But really, how
high-class
hard is it to
hooligans.
get something from the lost and found at a church?
Not very. I mean, if they really wanted that t-shirt.
Hey, that's my shirt. Oh, maybe one of them is the person that lost the t-shirt.
What number you want to call, old man?
I'll mention Samuel's number.
The guy will kind of take it, kind of type in the number, and kind of like call.
Hello?
Hey! You friends with a crazy old man?
Several. Why?
You got money? This one here says if I made a phone call for him, he'd give me money. What's your name, Pops?
What's his name?
Pops is perfectly acceptable.
Pops.
I made it. Let him know that it's his friend who just made an unexpected delivery.
He says he made an unexpected delivery? He's a friend of yours?
Yeah, he has money.
Does he carry it in his loincloth?
Loincloth?
Look, how about you bring some money here, and we don't beat up your old man friend?
Oh my God.
That's me in character.
Okay. Where are you guys exactly?
He'll name a cathedral that's nearby.
All right.
I really hope they try and beat him up.
Oh God.
Guys, we have to go save Nathan and bring money.
Ah.
Leslie's just like, oh, how the tables turn.
How did they turn? You saved me last time.
You saved my ass last time.
All right, we'll be right
Oh, I
there.
guess the time before that. Fair enough.
Alright,
Oh.
come on, man. Let's wait in front of the church. Don't
All
worry,
right.
as long as they bring us money, we won't beat you up. Hasil kind of laugh too.
So, do we want to beat these up, or do we want to bring them?
Excellent.
Sorry, what was that?
I was
We can
asking
bring-
if we want to beat them up, or do we want to bring money?
We'll bring money.
I've
but
got
then
money to
we'll have
burn.
the
I'll bring
option-
some with me.
So while we're waiting, I'll be like, "Do you gentlemen know a man named Yeezy Fauchot?"
Oh yeah, Yeezy! He's a big man down on, he'll like name an area of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They say he's got like 20 women.
Hmm?
Nah,
It's
nah,
19
nah.
now.
I heard. He's though he got the 20 women. One of them's the real deal. Don't know her name, but they say she's the real brains behind the operation. But don't tell Yeezy.
Yeah, no, I will not. Have you had any dealings with Yeezy? Have you worked for him before?
Maybe you cop.
No. Not even
Do I look
close.
Does he look like a cop?
I mean, I'm guessing a cop wouldn't be dressed like that anyway.
Probably not.
Like this one girl that's there's like, you cold, mister? It's like 5 degrees centigrade out here.
Pay her.
Mm-hmm. Not particularly. Are you?
Nah.
Is the girl cute?
A little.
A little?
A little. So,
How do you
Pops,
know Frank? Yeezy.
Frankie boy? Is that what his name is? Ooh, you could use this. Frankie boy knows how to get some good stuff. You want some, mister?
I meant, do you work with him?
Nah. We ain't in his,
Yeah,
we ain't in his territory right now, anyway.
No. I've heard he collects his women not in the usual way.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me be more clear. He has troubles.
Like the girl that you were talking is gonna kind of snicker, as the gentlemen are gonna be like kind of like take it a little bit like, hey man, We don't talk about that kind of thing around here. You don't be rude at someone's penis if it's not working.
This guy doesn't have a working penis.
I'm assuming we're...
How long does it take to get here?
They could be showing up. So you will drive up to a bunch of like teenage hooligans with a like messy Nathan because he's covered in like oil and stuff that's probably now like kind of like dried out a little bit, so he's got like sticky and stuff with like a t-shirt toga on, just standing around with them.
A good night, eh, Nathan?
Ah, one of the best.
What the fuck did Candy give you?
It's not that kind of delivery.
Ah.
Did you bring my wallet?
I'm just gonna
None of-
toss. I brought some of my own. I'll toss money at the teens.
Woo! Yo, Nate boy, anytime you need some eyes on the street, just let us know.
Will your friends be joining us?
Let's say it's like been a half an hour, and you probably have some kind of like they taught you some kind of like weird handshake or something. So now you have gang handshake you learned.
Excellent. Marking that down. London gang handshake.
You're not bad for an old man. A weird
All right,
one at
what I
that,
wanna
but
do
not
My
bad.
best.
What I want to do is...
I gesture to the girl. If you're not busy this evening, I might have a little bit extra I could throw your way if you'd like to join us for a bit.
I ain't that kind of girl, Nate boy. I ain't that kind of girl.
Take the loin collar, put her off a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll kind of like kind of pat you on the shoulder and then head off with the other teens as they kind of wander off somewhere to do.
Before they leave,
Uh-huh.
I would like to, I would squeeze a little bit of my gross boil juice into my hand, you know, sort of like do like a little bit of this, and then offer one of them a handshake.
They are not going to take your hand.
What? Come on, it's dark out. They can't. They might not see what's on my hand.
There are some nice street lamps here, which prevent this.
Samuel, this is why we don't take you places.
Would you like a shake? Are you sitting in like the back seat, or are you sitting up front with me? Because I'm driving. I'm the driver.
Oh, you put that hand on the steering wheel?
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna chill in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it back too.
Me too.
Using your hand, fight.
So it's just Dawn, Leslie, and Nathan chilling
We'll
in the
just
back
squeeze
seat.
in the back.
Yes, they're like Nathan's like naked and oiled up.
Oh,
like
He's
with
in
like
the mid.
he's got like
I
probably
pat-
like green, like he's probably got like a like an oil used like you know polish up like bronze and stuff like covering him, so it's kind of dark and yucky and stuff, and he's just like covered in it.
Bad fake tan.
All right, I'm gonna pat his back.
From the front seat?
When you sit in the front seat, I can.
No, I'm sitting
he's
in the
in the
back.
back.
They're all in the
Oh,
back.
in the back.
They're leaving you in the front.
He's in the back seat. I'm pushed right up against the
I'm
loincloth.
going.
oil.
I'm.
Nathan.
Are there many speed bumps in London?
Probably not.
Probably, yeah. No,
We're
there
hitting
is.
all of them.
Oh,
We're hitting all of
You're
them.
hitting all
hard.
the speed bumps and potholes you can find. All right. It's an
Okay, where's my
interesting
rat?
drive back to the townhouse, and let's take our first break as you're doing that. So,
Thank you for that, Candace.
Oh.
The gargoyles are jerks.
I'm still not complaining.
No.
Hey, we
Nathan,
got
I
eyes
wasn't
on the
hurt.
street.
no, you weren't hurt.
I had an interesting experience.
Exactly. You had an adventure. So,
I had a nice little adventure.
got to see more of London that you didn't think you'd see.
And London got to see more of me.
Exactly. So, If you need to use the bathroom, grab a drink, grab a snack, go ahead and do that. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Return to Vampire the Masquerade as we switch gears from this into the next plan, which is going to take him to a party with an elder.
I love parties.
After a shower.
After a shower. So, see you in a second.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the bathroom.